worries as youth could be picked randomly on the streets to go fight war. Yes, with the going back and forth of the ECOWAS and the military junta in Niger, and a lot of people are really worried that at the end of the day, because even Tinubu from his speech said the issue of using military force cannot be ruled out, and maybe after all things must have been said, dialogue, and at the end of the day, nothing will be reached out. Definitely, they are going to use that. But the question is that Nigerians have been saying they don't want to be involved or get involved with all this whole thing. There are a lot of problems on ground. They are not even talking about it in Nigeria here. Why the focus on Niger? And if Nigeria should opt out from this old shenanigans and what have you, you see that the rest countries in West African countries, they always, all of them, they will back out because they are relying on Nigeria. And more so, you see the president of Ivory Coast is just coming out to say, oh, it is not all about Nigeria, it is not all about this and that. And come to think of it, the people in the north are raging, and they are saying that this whole thing is directed at them because they share the same boundary with the Niger Republic people. They speak the same language, they have the same culture. Like Buhari used to say then that any attack on Boko Haram is attack on the north. And that is what they are saying. Any attack on Niger Republic is attack on the north, that the Buhari Tinubu really want to fight them. For all those people who are making money here and there, it happened before. It's happening. It happened before in Nigeria. Some people who were old enough in the civil war then that happened between Nigeria and Biafra. At some point, they were picking people. If you are in the car, they see able-bodied boys or men. They will just say, you, come down. They will put them beside car. Kaduna off they went to go and treat them, because now we are seeing a lot of people resigning from the Nigerian army. And there's nobody that wants to open his eyes to say, I want to go and join this group or this Nigerian army, when you know that their welfare is not being taken care of. Don't talk of their loved ones. We saw and we know what has been happening. It's happening again. This kind of scenario is happening in Russia. They are picking people because nobody will want to volunteer himself to go and fight any war that is not even a business. People are talking of how to conquer hunger and poverty, and we are talking about other things. So you can imagine 3 days ago or 2 days ago, there was this kind of jubilation in some quarters that the military junta in Niger, they've agreed for dialogue and all of that. I said, okay, even if they agree to dialogue, I'm sure what they're going to be bringing on the table is going to be so stringent that those who are jubilating should not just jubilate yet and just wait till when they begin to negotiate and begin to bring their conditions on ground. That is where you can say, yes, maybe you are winning or not. And before you could say Jack Robinson, hey, that very day, the military junta came with another thing, saying that they are going to prosecute the ousted president of the country, Bazoum, for high treason. Not even treason, they say it's put high again. And you begin to wonder what is going on. In one breath, you say you are ready for dialogue. In another breath, you are saying something different. The ECOWAS has responded that they should not provoke them. If you provoke them, the ECOWAS, they are, like I said, that's the use of a military force is still in place. So, and I said, those who are jubilating, yes, all this propaganda and all this nonsense, undue praises. You'll be telling them, hey, see what is happening. Oh, can you just imagine? Jagaban has done it. I say, can you imagine these people? The same people, the military junta came out and said they are going to punish the ousted president, which the ECOWAS is not even does not even want to hear. And they said, if you provoke us, that means all our plans are still in place. So at the end of the day, the whole thing is still coming back to what it has been, because it's not going to be a tea party that these guys, they are going to be careful as well. The so-called military junta in Niger, they are going to be careful as well. You think they are going to relinquish power just like that, because it's going to backfire against them if they take it so lightly. But the concern of people is that the country, everybody go back. Let those who were, or those who are involved, the country involved, let them settle themselves. And the question people have been asking, this so-called takeover, military takeover, is happened in Burkina Faso, it's happened in Niger, no, it's happened in Mali, it's happened in Chad. Why is it that ECOWAS did not bring this kind of strength to do the same thing? Why now? And that is why Nigerians are saying, Tinubu, face your country. Let these people, let them do the needful. If you are talking about democracy, is the Niger Republic, are they really having democracy? Now there's complaint here and there that say, you know what, these guys who are former colonial masters, they have not left them. They are still operating under the same guys, the same template. People say they want to be totally free, that they are not totally free, and you are saying, oh, you want them to be this. The question is that, why is it that the root cause of a thing is not always talked about? You just want to go and do whatever you want to do. So everybody needs to be careful, and the song should continue to sing the song in the years of Tinubu. If he has a serious motive, you should better trace his back, because at the end of the day, I remember somebody was saying, even before this the election in 2023, those people from this Yoruba agitation, when they were telling people, don't go and vote, go and do this, you think that they are speaking nonsense. And one of them was saying, you just wake up one day, they will just come to your house and just pick you. You go and fight. Especially that time when Tinubu was talking about he was going to recruit 50 million Nigerians and all of that. When they came back and said, oh, it was a slip of tongue and all of that. And the person was saying, don't worry, we continue to be supporting them. They will, just one day, they will just come and carry your children. They were talking to the parents that they will just come and carry your children off the go. And when I heard this, and the same thing, they have been talking about this whole thing, and I said, yeah, somebody said this, it will be as if people were just talking and blabbing. But that's the reality, because in this country we love lies and we hate truth, and that's why we are where we see her today. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.